But again, it's such an ASMR moment for me every time I hear a micro Uzi fires up, right? But again, I'm seeing a lot of players using a micro Uzi, so I do hope we see that trend back on track. But I do understand why players still go or like up to use a shotgun, right? An S12K more than a DBS, um, because such an effective weapon to have when it comes to CQC. But going back to the game now, again, Alva already out of the game here. We've got Octa pretty low in HP. I don't see any first aid kits also from inside the bag of Rosemary. So that puts them at a great risk. Alliance, oh man, in another part of town is having an altercation with Harame Bros, and they seem to be losing the fight.
Okay, they lost all their players. Still one left. Okay, now we have Olio on screen. As always, Olio, the last man standing, having chased down by Harame Bros. But Harame Bros is like, okay, nope. Let's focus on the loot instead. Olio lives to tell the tale another day.
Mm. And again, great start for the Harame Bros. We're just looking for consistency coming from Harame. Alter Ego Eris goes now for the charge. Octa low in HP here, as well as player one of Face. So, oh man, okay, so this now changes the whole story because Rosemary is down. So Octa and Sayo, if I'm not mistaken, is the only active player for the side of Alter Ego Eris. And I don't think
Yeah.
Rosemary can be picked up here, Sir Cloud.
There you go. Absolutely eliminated. And the other two members of Alter Ego, they don't have aids. Now that's a signal for FaZe Clan to go all in onto them. 4v2, it should be easy cleanup for FaZe Clan. Pretty straightforward for them, but they are still respecting their opponent. Yep, there you go. Knocking down Zio, leaving only one left. That's the Alpha. Now, it's just a matter of time now, if you ask me. But look at the circle. Move to the right. The 12 guys. That they really need to move. Okay, Octa is on the second floor. Octa will be burned down. And out the Eagle. Out without a single point.
Oh man. Okay. So bad series of bad decisions there coming from Alter Ego Airs. Okay. Okay, so let's check out the situation here. So we've got Tianba down inside Milta Bower. And I'm pretty sure that Lipovka will be highly populated in just a while. We can see that TJV as well as K1 and some boys come from Digas from Red Aliens might occupy compounds inside Lipovka. But there's a lot of teams that's already migrating. But ooh, TJB versus D Savior as well as Team Pandem.
Right now, Xavier firing back on Team Tandem. So far, so good for them to be able to secure their first elimination point. They're looking for more, but Team Pandem, the moment they lost that one player, they will not continue against D Xavier, knowing that they don't have the numbers there. Okay, while for D Xavier, well, they managed to stem their dominance in pretty much the middle of the circle.
Ooh, oh man.
Okay.
Okay, a little civil war just happened right before our eyes. K1 surviving the fight, although here comes the backup now. Tianyu getting damaged from behind. Oh, what a retaliation of Tiamba up against K1 there. That was a good backup right there from Tiamba.
Yeah, just like that. And Chenba, the warehouse fight. Olio, ooh, okay. Last man standing for Yula and still managed to get a long range knock onto Satar, aka Richuki. And the buggies out in the open, and Olio could puncture the vehicle, but the other members of BT on their way towards Satar's position to pick him up. But same time, that means that Olio's position compromised, and we have Voxy onto Olio.
Yeah. I mean, you would expect, right, that if you're the last remaining player, you would just go radio silent. But it's a different story for Olio. Okay, even though he is the sole surviving member of Alliance, he's not shying away from any engagement. And the way that he opened fired up against BTR, it's like announcing that, okay, I'm over here. If you want some fight, come at me.
Man, we go. BTR now, opening up their account. Me might bring this momentum throughout the entire round. Let's see what might happen because it will also depend on where Telur will go next. But BTR in the middle of the circle, they should still get the next phase. And there you go. Ooh, still about 40% of water in the circle. Means less playable land. So more fights might happen soon.
Okay, so nobody wants to go in Lipovka, maybe because this is I think a low area to consider. So if the zone will not favor that, if it will not be favored by the zone, I think it could be too risky, for the teams that would try to occupy the space. But then again, we don't know exactly what's going to happen next, so might as well just be proactive with everything that is happening from inside the game. And now that I can see Talon Esports, Tianba getting inside the Povka area, Harame Bro might go up against BTR because they're so close with each other. But you know what? There's also DRS still outside of the zone here, and if they go west here as their entry point, there's a big chance also that they will have to go up against the red aliens.
Yeah, and you don't want to go up against the red aliens now. Not in the full squad, but because La Paz on top of the rooftop, so he's able to bring back nations to his team, and they'll be prepared in case anyone wants to go crashing onto them. As for Team Pandem, well, Dimzy is on the outside of the circle, far away from his other teammates, and they're spending time by the edge of the blue. All spots around them. Oh, Novia in trouble. 10% of health. And Gente will be the one to knock down there.
A Shadow strategy now. Big tandem, dynamic duo. Shadows going in. Next one, strategy already on the floor. Shadows as well bites the dust. And the Savior is, of course, in a world of trouble right now going up against Hora Esports. But Team Pandem is just right up behind them. And Hora is still doing a major reset here.
Oh, Sky. Oh, that was a close one there. Health left, almost got knocked down, but Xavier, they lost another player. That is Shadows. And a Sky still in the game. Let's not forget as well that Sky is in the running for MVP award. So he still has plenty of work because competition is really tight in the grand finals.
All right, DRX versus 4 Miracle Vibes this time. Baron keeps hitting the ground. He's always the first thing that I see really get on his knees there by getting shot at by other teams. But DRS, okay, 2 elimination points. We've got Gyante on the ground. Killer Whitey with, bagging the kills here. Sleepy again out of the game. Stage 3, and we're looking at 12 teams here. Killer Whitey on your screen doing a
Go down south. And so happened that Circle is kind of shifted down south as well. Or Face Clan now dominating and they're going in against the Diaz. They want to finish up the job. 4 members of Face Clan now on to Killer. Delta together with him. Delta is bleeding out at this moment, so it's all in for Killer. Killer, one more. Surrounded by the members of Face Clan, and Face Clan easy cleanup to eliminate DR 12.
DRS didn't even have, had a chance to defend themselves. They were outnumbered. They were there backed in the corner, so there weren't really that much choice. But Natty T, let's see if they can defend themselves up against DJB, as he is the only player remaining. There's also the exception of Hora Esports joining into the mix. So they got sandwiched in between. So D Savior already eliminated with 2 elimination points. Whew, that's gotta hurt.
Happy by Lapa, putting it back onto Face Clan. And BTR still in a decent position, I must say. But Face Clan, they're going into... Okay, they're around the area of prison now. And that is some of the high grounds by the edge of that prison. As long as they don't go into prison, they won't be putting themselves in. So that'll be fine. Continue to play by the high ground, and that's going to be okay, Face Clan. But now we move over to Hora on the northern side. And there will be TJ as the next opponent.
All right, here we go. I can say that, in terms of pace for this round, it is still quite fast. Stage 4, and we've already lost a handful of teams here. TJB, 2 casualties, Longs in the Flower, so it's just K first and ODS. And potentially they could go up against Horror Esports. As you can see, that only Ez is trying to boost himself up. I mean, right behind him are the guys coming from Talon Esports, so this is not a good place for him to stay in. You gotta go, man.
Yeah, moving himself now, and to a certain extent, there's an okay, his TJ is still playing on the outside. Okay, they can still spend some time, but they need to problem solve. Oh, okay, now we have another visual side, and this is why, because Talon is here. That's why they're not making the rotation towards the right circle. If not, they'll fight against Talon. So right now for TJB, it's like pick your person.
Hmm. Whew, okay, so am popping up the smoke like this, so it is also like a giveaway circle, right? Okay, that there's a player hiding from that spot, so Talon Esports is highly aware, that there could potentially someone could come out of the bushes there and just really do a massive spray. So they are really being cautious now. As for Horror Esports going up against TJB, we've got Malik taking in some, damage coming from Only, as that was a great spray using his Starlight. Now Sky tries to answer back. Unfortunately, well, that backfired, and now he is on the ground as well. So this is not looking too good for Horror
Oh,
Esports.
oh, look at the minimap queen. 4 teams duking out each other. This could be a brawl here with esports Mr. Barrow. Behind the rock, now he has to move. We got Circle moved away from them as well. Nate cross onto Mr. Barrow. Mr. Barrow in his vehicle. Abandon, she says. Abandon! 40% of health left. Now back onto his buggy. Popping up that smoke. Switches to another vehicle with at least a little bit more cover. Mr. Barrow somehow miraculously survives.
Yeah. That's the perfect term, right? Miraculously survives. Because there are a lot of teams that actually, like threw a nade and tried to do a massive spray, but Mr. Boru remains to be alive right here. So he has that certain luck right there. Talon, Red Face is not giving up, right? He knows Mr. Boru is still alive, so he continues to attack. But Mr. Boru seems to remain elusive, right? And keeps on dodging those attacks coming from Red Face. Now he tries to answer back. Uh, it was near Red Face, but didn't quite hit him.
Well, as long as he don't take out Red Face, I mean, it's gonna be real hard for him to even move. Look at this Red Face as Mr. Barrow locked in. Okay, he down south instead, but there he has to deal with Face Fan. Oh, wow! Nicely done by Mr. Barrow, but still, he's not out of it yet.
Well, we're talking about Horror Esports. Mr. Barrow can actually deliver. So let's see if he can shut down Red Face. Okay, he took in a huge damage there coming from that way, but he is now getting ready to attack. But why? Why? Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I guess it didn't have that. He didn't have that much choice. I mean, to begin with.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, it's either that, like he tries, or the blue will devour him. So it's one of those Pinkerton sort of moments again. But now with Pinkerton with aliens, okay, actually this round they're really solid. Not that many engagement, but look at this, they're still surviving as a full squad. Moving into the circle is going to be 4 Medical Virus next, but Saisei is going to take out Arrow, and 4 Medical falling apart with DRX behind them.
Okay, so Soaz, Hyunbin again out of the game, but this team already managed to put up 6 elimination points, and they still have the mission to actually go for more. Now QX Triple Z not stopping with the spray here, not just up against one team, but two teams, because he also has an opportunity or an opening here to knock down players coming from Tiamba.
Oh, here we go, Nate by Sata across. Wow, nice, beautiful Nate. Cut them down to of health. Another counter Nate by will not connect at all. And Sata repositions himself. Another angle. Let's see if we can land this one. 1 or 2. Okay. Oh, this time, not that lucky. All right. So he's done. He repositioned back to his teammates.
Fight or flight. Okay, Rikuki might be just going for a reposition here. It's not working out for him, so he needs to find another angle to utilize. Of course, he would want to have all the advantages work on your side, and that's exactly what Rick Cookie is doing at this moment. I mean, the good thing about Bigatron Red Aliens is that they still are a complete squad. We can see them, like on a 2-2 split, which is an effective offense and defense at the same time. I mean, if you can carry your own weight, then it's all good. It's an effective plan for the team. I mean, after all, this is Bigatron Red Aliens. Their gameplay is out of this world.
And so far, they're actually doing pretty well. I mean, in the overalls, right? 44 points and they are challenging the #1 spot despite not getting it yet. And if they can score this one, I mean, they will easily overtake DRX because now DRX, despite having 6 elimination points, but they only have 2 players. So for them to wrap, it's not going to be that easy. And BTR, if they can score that, of course, depends on what Talon does as well, because their points are not that far. They can be done by the end of this round.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Harame Bros down to 2, right? And they're actually camping inside that small shack right there. But Rikuki is very close to them. But Rikuki, his only mission is scout the area, get the information, and report it back to the rest of the team here. As Lapar and Voxy still not leaving that compound from the west side. I mean, understandably so, because it is still included in the zone. So I guess stage 7 will determine whether or not they're going to be moving or just stay there.
Oh, now Nate's raining down onto Canva. Yoru trying to get one as well. Got one through his Nate. Now he's going to try to get another one again. Depleting all his grenades here just for Tianma. But he's not connected at all. Shan is now calling up for help as Long tries to defend his ground against Talon. And QZZ gets one.
Ooh.
It is Tianma fighting back though, but Long is pretty low and Nexus is slow as well. He does have 2 first aids. And now he'll go in for the up. Axel will now need to depend on Yoru to find a couple fire for him. Okay, Long is still active. Yoru is now pretty low as well. Now they're going to do a switch up. Yoru moves towards the left side. Then F goes up to the high ground. Axel comes in as well. And Tianba, the thing that's protecting them right now is going to be the smoke. And so far, it's going to be dominating against Tianba.
Let the carnage begin, ladies and gentlemen. We actually have like 3-4 teams that are having a trade-off here. Now, we already have Tiamba out of the game. We still got BTR and Talon Esports having an exchange here. There's also that possibility that Team Panda might join, but just really, with the tap and fire and getting lucky with the shots. But to actually join into the fight, I don't think they'd be up, for risking a lot in that kind of exchange. But the fight will not be over just yet, because Talon is still looking to have an exchange with BTR. But BTR, it looks like they will be joining Voxy. They will be headed towards in the mid. Okay, so they are really heading towards probably the edge of the circle up on the north side.
The interesting one for me is going to be DRX, because they have to plan how to cross the road. They still have this stage, but stage 7 they might need to do so. The need plan right now.
Oh.
Okay, coming into the circle is going to be BTR making the rotation from the left in. Unchallenged yet so far. But if they go any further into the mid, then they will need to challenge a Team Panda. But for Medical Vibes, with the final finally eliminated, bringing us to the top 5.
Bigatron Red Aliens will... Oh, but there's that possibility that they will challenge Harame Bros. But it looks like they're already busy dealing with Team Panda here, also with Talon East. But Talon is actually shutting down Jubrenki from that small shack, because Jubrenki is actually preventing them to get inside the zone, right? But DRX is also trying to go into the mixer, just really eliminating their opponents from a distance. But soon enough, Harame Bros will be discovered that they are camping inside that small shack right there.
Oh, Nate set across. Oh, okay. Federala's knocked down. But then again, Team Panda, the BTR. The BTR is basically managing 2 teams. Now Nate, this one is good. Oh my goodness, that was a close one there. Second Nate sent across, but not connecting at all on Team Panda. Here's CCCC knocked down by Red Face. And Talon, in action as well against DX. Jobrenki gets eliminated. And Boxy gets red. Okay, that's going to be point number 5 for PTR, but they still have Team Tandem in front of them, still active.
Yeah, but BTR is handling Team Tandem and Harami Bro. I mean, as you can see on the screen, I mean, they're doing the 2-2 split still. This is a great offense, to tell you honestly. I mean, they're super confident with their skills right now. They know that they can handle business. Zotsu's taking in some damage, but at the same time, that gives away the information, right? I mean, Saisei's position had already been compromised. Now, Pandem on the other side is still, trying to finish this off with Cookie, but Cookie taking his sweet time. It's not even trying to do a fire here.
Oh, okay. But speaking about fire, it is PTR ringing down the fire onto Harame Bros. Knocking up Federalis again. Range is still alive. Right beside Federalis. And they don't have the circle. The circle shifted a little bit up north on Tandem. Tandem tries to give away the elimination points, but Ajul not able to shots onto Federalis. And they probably have to let that one go TR.
Honestly, BTR really has, the possibility of getting the Wwcd here through count. I mean, they just eliminated the Erect, and that was from across the field, to be honest. I mean, the farthest so far, but they were able to get the job done. And BTR whopping 53%, 53.6% to be exact, scoring that chicken dinner. Right now, they're taking care of business. 3-1, we got Rikuki, Zutski, Boxy all together in one spot dealing with Team Pandem, and then we've got Lapar just setting his eyes on the bros.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a 3-way war right now. All three of them pretty much active at the same time. Team Pandem, they have the circle, but BTR, they have the full squad advantage. And Harame Bros, well, still by the edge of the circle, pretty much on the outside. They have to come in. They're popping up that smoke right now, and they're slowly getting it. We will see stage 9 in about 5 more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. One more sent across the Ajul. Ajul to move out, and Ajul, the moment he stepped out, that is going to be some tough finish him off.
All right, here we go. 4v2 situation, ladies and gents. Zutski now just trying to get his angle here. Range already went up. Lapar goes down with an amazing on-point nade coming from Range right there. Zutski tries to fire back. This is an exchange we don't want to miss. Unfortunately, the Filipino Terminator already on the ground. It was an easy rampage coming from BTR with 10 elimination points and also getting that winner.